local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
Welcome back. It's 5:14 on your Thursday morning. We're almost at the end of the week, so that's good. And we woke up with a little bit of rain. I did anyway. It was kind of
The rain came after I got in, but not much.
It wasn't much. That line really didn't hold together too well. It was pretty strong out in eastern Montana yesterday afternoon, but just never really had the energy. It wasn't really there. SBC ended up pushing that threat out of the state through the afternoon.
You called that.
And I did call that.
You're so smart.
Good job.
Well, it wasn't a surprise. Nothing
thumbs up.
Nothing showed severe weather for us yesterday. There was really not even enough energy. So.
Okay. All right, well, what about today?
Yeah, well, we're going to be calm the next couple of days. Start this off satellite and radar. It is relatively clear. Again, there's some cloud cover down to the south. That rain chance down to the south central, moving through mostly Corson County at this point, the heaviest rain at least. And we'll continue that trend with that over the next hour or so. That moves out. We should continue to dry off, see plenty of sunshine by the time we get to sunrise here over the next few hours, and then stay sunny through the rest of the afternoon. Now, air qualities have improved quite a bit. You're looking at good ratings all across the north, into the west, into the south central. There is still some moderate stuff. There is going to be some light smoke today. Heaviest smoke is still out there, though, in the eastern half of the state. If you're going out to Fargo, Grand Forks, you're still going to see that smoke for the next few hours. By midday, though, it should move out of that area. We look at our smoke forecast here, and we can see that heaviest stuff stays into Minnesota throughout much of our midday here. Again, just some light stuff. Probably not going to be able to smell it. The way you're going to be able to tell is just looking at the sun, some discoloration there with that. But by tonight, it should move out and we'll be totally clear of this smoke through Friday into Saturday, even into Sunday. So looking at clear skies with that smoke. Now, we do got to keep an eye out there to the west. There are a lot of wildfires into western Montana and Idaho that if we get a quick wind shift, that could push some of that smoke in sort of a few hours. So we'll keep an eye on that for now. We should stay clear for this weekend. Winds right now are showing mostly a north-northwest wind all across the land with winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. And winds stay like this today. We're looking to see calm winds through the rest of the week into the weekend and then most likely into the start of next week. Does look like winds, though, should pick up as we get into about mid next week. Looking at your temperatures right now, you got 40s, you got 50s, you even got a 60 down there at Mulbridge at 62. The coolest areas are definitely across the Canadian border, Newburgh, Mulhall, Crosby, even Stanley, all up into the 40s right now. We'll continue to warm up today. We look at our highs. It is below average, cooler than yesterday, mid to upper 60s with those sort of mid to lower 70s out there to the west. But this is a below average. We finally have a below average day after seems like we had a week or so at or above average temperatures. This isn't going to last long, though. We look to get back above average once we hit the weekend and back into the 80s. Precision Cast shows that rain chance moves out. Plenty of clear skies for today, tomorrow, into the rest of the week. There's a small rain chance up to the north-northeast, Devil's Lake out to Grand Forks. Maybe reaches the Minot area early tomorrow morning, but by the afternoon, we're dry with plenty of clear skies. Let's get some cloud cover in there every once in a while. We get to Saturday, it's another clear day, and then Sunday, it's more of the same with those dry conditions all across North Dakota. We look at your Williston 5-day forecast. That's got us in the 70s today, jump up to the 80s tomorrow, then a mix of 80s and 90s through your weekend into the start of the new week. Dickinson, 70s today and tomorrow, 80s and 90s through your weekend with a 90 on Monday. Your Minot 7-day forecast, well, that's got us in the 70s today, tomorrow, 80s for our weekend, and then a mix of 80s and even 90s for next week. Your Bismarck 7-day forecast, it's more of the same. 70s up to the 80s by Sunday, and then maybe even some 90s by Tuesday of next week.
Definitely. We just keep saying it. We're not done with summer quite yet.
Yeah, we'll have another week here, maybe two. It does look like we're going to be back in that 70-80 range for the week after that. It's still a long ways away. Things will change. But, yeah, it looks like average to above average probably for the next week or two.
Yeah, I just don't want a repeat of that smoke from yesterday. Ayla was saying yesterday, she's like, I was telling my teacher, it smells like smoke in here. Like, somebody's smoking? She's like, no, it's like a bonfire.
Yeah. I mean, there's somebody in Williston yesterday was like, it looks like a fire's on every street.
Yeah.
So it wasn't good. Yeah.
Glad it's clear out there today, though, for now anyway. Definitely. Stone, thank you so much. Still to come on Good Day Dakota, Bismarck.